Devil horn salute the motherfucking magic coin. Check me out, it's fall. How about my fall fashions this year? Fuck that woke shit, man. We're going back to Vietnam tiger stripes. Yeah, fuck all that woke shit. USA, USA. So here we are again at the motherfucking magic coin. Got Vapey here today, making fun of that guy and his Mappy. I got Vapey. Fuck Mappy. Now, last week I was sitting here, this car over here, let's zero in on. I was sitting here on the curb before the cops showed up, and I noticed that the doors were two different colors of red. It was kind of like fucking with me a little bit, and it was like, wow, check that out. So, two different shades of red. So, here we are, man. It's fall. We finally made it to fall. The sun's still out. Still being blinded by the damn sun. It's setting different. Oh, hey, my Challenger's back. The Challenger's back. So actually I have company here today at the Magic Coin. So what's there to talk about this week? Well, what about the Diddler? Hey, isn't this a coincidence? The Diddler. How perverted and sick. The ugly truth comes out. These people are all Democrats. They are. They all support the same communist candidates. You know, back in the 90s when we had all those VHS tapes and movies, we used to look up to the stars and all that. And my ex-old should get all into that Robin Leach lifestyles of the rich and shameless. And I'm like, how can you watch this garbage? I could care fucking less about what the cast of Friends is up to and shit. And they think because they're stars and they've made all this money and they belong to the Screenwriters Guild. Roseanne Barr, she just come full Trump out. Well, she just got removed from Hollywood not long ago, a few years back. But they all belong to the same communist club. Now, Taylor Chief, Swifties, whatever, she shot herself in the fucking foot. She jumped on the wrong bandwagon. And actually, what I had heard was that her approval rating, oh wow, check that out. Her approval rating was lower than Trump's. Way to go there. I saw a Patrick Mahomes interview, and they asked him about politics, and he's a smart motherfucker. He kept it neutral. He knew what to say. He kept his shit neutral. Keep that politics shit out of the fucking football and keep it to yourself. Exactly. So we're going to let our stars influence. Well, I'm going to vote for Camel Toe because Taylor's going to vote for Camel Toe. Well, how stupid. It's no longer the most qualified candidate. It's race cards, vaginas, mixings of confusions and agendas and all kinds of bullshit. We're not even Americans anymore. That's the guy last week that tried to run us over. Yeah, we're not even Americans anymore. So, where am I going with this rant here? So, P. Diddy. Yeah, all of a sudden, the ugly truth comes out. Now, Epstein, we all know there's this Epstein list, and there's a lot of people implicated, but it's never come out. But I think P. Diddy, this shit might be different. Wood chipper, the wood chipper. They're all running in fear. How about Pink? She deleted all her X-File thing. And then Leonardo's name popped up all of a sudden. You got other assorted, vile Hollywood types there. Remember, these are going to influence you to vote for a communist camel toe. Yeah, it's just funny. It's right now election. A majority of Hollywood is Democratic. They're going to vote for camel toes, and now look at the sex scandal. This shit goes, oh, Jesus Christ, it gets deep. Even Obama, supposed implicated. But we don't know, even Trump's face has been with the Diddler. He's got everywhere with his little freak out parties. Anybody that's ever done tweak. We all know the score. We're not stupid. Any methamphetamine addict that had late night sex and some freaky shit going on, we know what the fuck's going on. Only thing is when you start involving kids and shit and trafficking, that really crosses the line. That really crosses the line on consensual sex. That's bullshit, man. It's more fun when people agree to it instead of coercion and forcing. That shit's wrong, man. Wrong. So I think the Diddler, he's going to scream. Yeah, I think he's going to cry. That's why everybody's in a panic mode. It's happened before with Epstein. Let's see what happens sticks. Like I say, right now, it's election time, and these are Democrats. Now, all right, guys, for all my perverts out there, since we're talking about Diddler, let's talk about a real fucking woman today. Yeah, somebody that's more than 18 years old and she's out of her training diapers and shit, and she's actually legal beaver. Get it, legal beaver. How about Kim's sister? What's her name? Kim Jo-sun or some shit? You know, that chick up in North Korea. Now, when I was in the Army, the first thing they told us, and I remember this, if you go to Korea, do not fuck in Korea. Keep that dick in your pants. So, is she even fuckable? But I figured this. Look, she's a diversity hire. She's a communist, she's Asian, and she has a vagina. And she's got a rich family and influences. Shit, I mean, if we're going to vote for a camel toe communist, couldn't we do better? I think for a third candidate, we need Kim's sister. I call her the Dragon Lady, and I think that's appropriate. She looks evil, man. Like she has no soul, no spirit, no conscience. She looks like if you don't fuck her right, she's going to do bad voodoo things to you. So, yeah, how many guys out there, let's be pervs today, how many of you today, I sure would, I'd take that risk, bang Kim's sister, the Dragon Lady. Hell yeah, that would be one hell of a ride. So, Diddler and Kim's sister. What an interesting combination. Needed something to talk about today. Turning 60 next month. I gotta fight the pharmacy today. We gotta call the pharmacy. Everybody's coming out of the woodwork now. They want to be YouTube stars. Call the pharmacy. I'm only getting 1 week fills on my script. It's working good. It's getting me functionable right now. We check out inside of the laundromat here. Oh, and since we're on subject of news, I guess the governor of California, they're signing bill now on these street takeovers and the looting of 7-Elevens. I tell you what, my old lady works at a convenience store, and we sit there and we watch this shit, and I'm actually worried about her. Luckily, we don't live in a commie state that's overrun with juvenile delinquents and slime. I mean, shit does happen, but I'd watch these kids would come in and they would just knock over a stand, you know, a big old tall stand full of pogey bait and bullshit, just knock it over for the hell of it. And then, you know, when you go up to the counter, they got the cookies and the gum and the lighters and shit, and they just look at it and push it over. Well, somebody's got to pick that up off the floor, restack it. All these things have SKU numbers and places they got to be. Yeah, we got to share the laundromat today. There's Magic Mel there. Yeah, and so these dumb, these mindless motherfuckers, and all they are is teenagers. And from what I saw on the last mob scene, it was a majority of white and Hispanic kids and not too many of the colored kids this time. Can't always blame it on, one race or crew. It seems to be a little bit of everybody all of a sudden. And then you got the migrant crisis out of control in some cities. Like this dude, Cash Jordan. That's where I got the idea for the self-report. One salute. Oh, hey, Danny Death, one salute, bro. And, yeah, the migrant crisis, they're just robbing, ripping off, murder, raping, the whole nine yards. It's like a Viking takeover. So, Pete Diddler, I bet he screams. I bet he screams. I bet he talks, and there's a lot of people nervous. They need to clean house. Now we'll play a race card here. Epstein was white, but this dude's black. So they didn't crucify the Epstein list, or are they going to crucify this list? Hey, even Oprah. Oprah, we're supposed to look up to that bitch? Oh, Jesus, fuck me, God. I'd rather look up to a dead general like Chesty Puller than fucking Oprah, be for real. These people make me fucking sick. They're supposed to be role models, influencers, and that, and their agenda is totally fucking warped. And there's a lot of accusations. A lot of accusations. I seen one disturbing video. It was Ellen DeGenerate. Hey, there's a little beaver over there running. Ellen DeGenerate, and had this little girl in a dress, and there was another woman with Ellen, and this girl was upset. You could tell she wasn't, in her natural environment, and they were trying to coax her and do all this shit to keep her settled down, and it just, you dirty, rotten motherfuckers. If that was a child that would have been trafficked in that. Here's another thing about Epstein. There was a lot of male abuse there. Yeah, there was a lot of homosexual shit going on. There's some graves out there on the island, supposedly. And where do you think they're going to make snuff movies? Snuff movies. Snuff movies. A lot of people. Marilyn Manson even likes that shit. He made it. I Want to Kill You like they do in the movies. Well, about snuff flick, guys. Yeah, snuff flicks. I'd heard like rock stars, they'd have like snuff parties, go watch snuff films and shit. Well, yeah, you got to have victims for snuff, don't you? Where they come from? Where they come from? It's sick, isn't it? It gets the rabbit hole starts getting deep when you get into this sick shit. Human trafficking, the porn industry, movies. They said that some dude on Epstein's Island was raping young boys, and he'd make them scream to like they were at the point of death, terrified, and they had to tell this guy to settle down or take it off the island somewhere. I mean, on a yacht or something, because you're scaring the fuck out of the guest. That's fucking sick, man. That is fucking sick. And I guess the Beaver, the Justin Bieber, I don't know much about this dude, but I guess he had an interesting beginning. I think I'm done now. So, how many perverts out there? I'd take a risk banging the Dragon Lady 2024, why not? Why not? Why not? If we're going to vote for a communist, let's get somebody at least looks hot. She looks like she's got some power and a set of female balls. So let's see what happens with the Diddler. It was just something to talk about today. Stupid shit here at the Magic Coin. There we go. One last look at the Magic Coin. Horn salute. If you liked it, hit the like and subscribe. Also do the Snake Church, and been doing these army stories, Untold Truth. Hit that shit. See you later.